I'm Fog Girl, and I'm here to let you know that there are differences between apples and oranges.
It might be a common metaphor, but I think it fits. Let's face it, when you haven't experienced the differences yourself, it can be hard to tell what sets Koolfog apart by just reading specifications. So what really makes up an apple versus an orange? There are so many areas to cover, but I think we should cover the Koolfog philosophy, pump component selection, a list of absolutely critical features, and what impacts serviceability.
So let's talk philosophy first.
At Koolfog, we build systems for lots of different types of clients. Koolfog systems are found within industrial facilities, in agriculture, at theme parks, in resorts, at restaurants, even in homes. The same technology that we use at the largest of facilities is adapted and sized down to the smallest of systems. In other words, we copy the things that we do best for our largest clients, and we do them for everybody. We don't make component selections based on price. Our pumps use totally enclosed fan-cooled motors instead of open drip-proof motors. Let's face it, these systems are often placed in pretty harsh environments.
Wouldn't you want to operate your motor cooler and protect against dust and water if you had the choice? Because I would.
But there are also more subtle examples. For instance, this IP67 rated switch could have been replaced with a cheaper alternative that doesn't protect against dust or water intrusion. We also could have used non-rated or low-quality fittings in the manufacturing of our pump, or supplied plated fasteners instead of stainless steel. Who would know? That is, until it's too late.
So now for the absolutely critical features. If you knew the benefits for these things, you would ask for them. So now I'm going to show you a few things that really matter.
Koolfog includes a low water pressure cutoff switch on every pump, for the most economical to the largest of units. Why? Because if the water supply is ever shut off and the pump were turned on, you would burn out your pump. Let's face it, accidents can happen. We always include an inlet solenoid so you can maintain a constant water supply to the pump without worrying about it dripping through the nozzles, or having to turn the water on and off to run the system. We include a drain solenoid to release pressure in the system upon shutdown so that the nozzles don't wear prematurely and drip.
So what I like best is the Koolfog enclosure. It's cute, isn't it?
But it also acts as a protection for the system. Our enclosure is made of polyethylene, so it won't rattle, it won't rust, it stands up to the harshest of environments, it also dampens sounds.
Finally, I want to talk about serviceability. Why does serviceability always get ignored in the purchase process?
Maybe it's something that people don't want to think about, like the fact that I need to clean my room. Serviceability is huge. If you are investing this much in a system, you want to make sure that you get as much out of it as possible. Simply put, you want it to last. So that means changing oil, changing filters, and replacing pump seals at regular intervals. A pump needs regular service, just like a car or like my bicycle. But how are you going to know when it's time to do all this? Well, that's what an hour meter is for. It gives you the information you need to set service schedules, and we include this in nearly all of our pump lines.
But that's not all. Our full set of gauges are right up front where you can see them.
They tell you if the water is on, what the supply pressure is, and what discharge pressure the system is operating at. More importantly, it helps you troubleshoot issues.
95% of all common issues are usually found and solved using these 3 gauges.
Also, our pumps have a drain pan that allows for easy change out of oil. Critical components are designed to be easily accessible. If an inlet solenoid fails for any reason, it can be replaced quite easily compared to those systems where you literally have to take apart the entire system to reach one little component. Yikes. So let's review. Built on quality, built on price. Durable, not durable. Protected, not protected. Smart, not so smart. Minutes, hours.
Apples oranges. Do you get it now? Good.